How does the Mumba people eat hot pot? Firstly, this guy took out a boom, set time for it, then dropped into the hot pot. An assassin disguised as a delivering guy successfully brought the bomb to there, but when he was just about to leave, Wong suddenly stopped him, asked him to rate the taste of the hot pot. Wong said he is very fond of a woman. He has been pursuing her patiently for 7 years, still proposing 200 times already, but she hasn't agreed. The assassin quickly replied, it was the woman's mistake. Just about to go, then still be hold on. Xiao Yi asked, there is a man who keeps saying that he loves her, but no responsibility, then whose fault is it? The assassin quickly replied, it's the man's fault. But Wong still didn't let him go, called him back, continued to argue. The assassin was about to fall down. He had to admit his fault, and punished himself 1 glass, planning to drink all his glasses and leave, but as a result, the 2 of them pulled him back again, and continued to argue. Today they definitely have to win and lose. At that time, there was only 7 seconds left and the bomb would explode. Everyone was stunned, whether the Mumba always eat hot pot vulgarly. The assassin tried to force a reluctant smile. At the last second pressed the pause button. The assassin tried to be calmed down and told them, it can be eaten. Then picked up the bomb and left, but when got off the bus, as a result hit head on door. That is not first time he isn't lucky. That time, he disguised himself as a patient who was bedridden for 10 years. When Professor didn't notice, he silently took out a poison injection needle. Within 15 minutes, Professor had to die. Unexpectedly, the professor bent down. The injection needle fell down. All these scenes have been seen by many eyes. They had doubt that the professor was lying. At that right moment, Wong stood out. He pulled out a feather from his pocket, then took off the assassin's socks, used the feathers to push lightly on the soles of feet, and straightened legs up by hand. The assassin tried to say nothing. Wong took off his pants again, revealing his slender thighs. The assassin still kept silent, but tears unbearably fell down. But Wong still didn't forgive him. He picked up an electric clamp, and wanted to shock him. The assassin was hopeless. I'm still single. Have I already died? At that right moment Professor stopped Wong. The assassin was finally able to keep his life. Also took a chance to pick up the injection needle, and left. At that time, Wong was accidentally shocked with electric clamp, and fell on the assassin. This is a death game invented by the Russians. 1 bullet and 6 cartridges. There were 2 people had to fire on each other in turn. The last survivor was the true hero. The beauty completely was panic. At that time, the assassin just mixed into the bodyguards. The prince just tilted his head slightly, the others were backward out of habit. The assassin was dumbfounded. Man, come play with her. This assassin was extremely unlucky. He was originally sent to kill the professor. Adjusted the viewfinder, aimed at target. Suddenly, a bus passed by, covering his target. There is a group of unofficial tour guides on the bus. Their methods are quite special. It all depends on fate. Wong played the role of a professional solicitor. As soon as he got off the bus, he aimed at the professor who was walking alone. At this moment, the assassin has changed his position to aim directly at the professor's head. Just when he was about to shoot, Wong appeared again. Then the assassin disguised himself as a long-term patient, took a chance to inject poison into the professor, and Wong just wanted to prove him pretending to be bedridden, so he did many things. Used the feathers to tickle the soles of feet, then pulled legs hair, and pulled the legs into the best shape. Finally, used electric clamp. Assassin did not easily retain his life, then was caught to be joined in a betting game. No one can know that there are bullets in this gun or not. As a principle, women would have priority. Prince gave the gun to Xiao Yi. If do not dare to fire, then it proves that she is a fake bodyguard. Xiao Yi slowly raised her gun, shouted loud. The gun did not make a sound. Next is the assassin's turn. He clenched his teeth, squeezed the trigger. This time, the gun turned to Xiao Yi's hand again. The probability is a quarter. Xiao Yi still did not win a prize. The assassins were alarmed again. The probability left was 1/3. Like he was judged to death. My dear mother, I love you. If there is a next life, I will be a dutiful son. Xiao Yi was frozen. The prince saw that she was not active. He decided to lend her. At the moment, Professor suddenly came out to save her. Professor begged the prince to save her life, but he just laughed. Then pointed the gun at a servant and said, gun-loaded bullets can't help but shoot. This man is the Prince of Mumba, but disabled. Not long time ago, Professor was researching super brain that can make a person who has been paralyzed for 10 years successfully get back up. The prince's purpose was also such that the professor would mount the super brain on him. After a while of manipulation, the prince really got up. He was so excited till crying. But no one knows that, at that time, there was an assassin outside the royal palace. His target was the professor. After got into the security system, he was able to sneak into the palace. Quickly removed all guards. When being an assassin, head could cut, blood may spill, but it's not allowed to lose hair shape. After the gun was mounted, bullets were taken in, aimed the target. But when he was all ready to fire, he felt something was wrong. The bodyguard very fiercely took his neck, but he was reversed with a gun. Used all his full strength. The bodyguard was suffocated and closed his eyes. Next, he used the cable, intending to kill the professor with an eye-catching acting. As a result, the cable suddenly got stuck. He could only struggle like he was doing a circus. At this time, the prince told the professor, This must not be told to a third person. But soon the assassin fell from a high ceiling. Absolutely not let a fourth person know. This is a movie that is really well known. If you are curious and interested in, please watch the full version.